What's going on, everybody? Your boy DJ Serimanos, and I'm doing a follow-up video on my question about the Phantom. I watch a lot of videos about this Phantom, this funny looking button right here, the Phantom button that only people, they talk about just the microphones, but I want to know, does it hurt? Like right now, the way it says mic and line input, I have my mixer hooked up to 3 and 4. And this weekend I tried 5 and 6, but I kind of don't like 5 and 6 because it separates the signal from left and right, and I like both sounds coming out the same speaker, if that makes sense. So I didn't really like this one, so I went back to 3 and 4, and I got a response from Fresh Vince. Fresh Vince actually. He answered a lot of stuff, a lot of questions. So if you guys want to go ahead and read all this stuff right here, that dude said that, he wrote a lot of information there. So I still ask him about, would it harm my mixer, my console, my whatever this is. He really didn't give me a good answer. Let me see. Let's see. Right here he says, well, that depends if you're using channel 3 and 4 for condenser type mics. I don't want to use it for condenser type mics. I'm using it for my mixer. So basically it just says, stay off these right here. Just leave it alone. So here's what doesn't make sense to me. So right here it says channel 1 through 4 for mics. It says right there for mics only. If you have one of those condenser mics, push this button. But now, if I'm hearing reports that it is damaging people's mixers because it's sending 45 volts back to the microphone. So if it's going to send it back to the microphone, it's going to send it back to the mixer. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I assume. And I seen another video where the guy had one of those dynamic microphones and he was in the dark and he turned on the phantom power. You could see the sparkles inside the microphone. And so that's the question. Is it sending back 45 volts back to this? I seen a video where the guy's he said he hooked up to a mixer at a club and the phantom power was on and it fried up the back of his mixer. The board, not the whole mixer, the board. And here, I have another comment up here by Rolando. Rolando says it happened to him also. Now he's waiting for the RCA ports. He has to replace it. So I'm gonna leave this phantom power alone. But like I said, if there's an accident, if I'm showing up at a gig and my fat fingers touch it by accident, because I put this in a suitcase when I travel. Like if I got a gig, I pack it up in a suitcase and then I grab it out. And all my stuff would always get moved, like the knobs, or sometimes I'm cleaning things, I'm wiping things down. If I push it by accident, that's what I'm saying. If I push it by accident. Another video that I saw, it says it takes a minute to go to your condenser microphone. It takes a minute. He goes, once you push that button, let the microphone for a minute, and then it should work. And then when you're done with it, turn it off, and it should take a whole minute for it to, I guess, discharge or whatever. So there's a lot of videos about this, but there's no videos about would it harm your other equipment. So let's say I have channel 1 and 4 is for the phantom power. Let's say if I have a piano hooked up right here, and I have a condenser microphone over here. If I push this to turn on my condenser microphone, would it damage my piano? That's the question. Like if I want to do streaming. I want to go streaming. I'm using my regular microphone, but let's say if I want to go start streaming or talking on a microphone, and I get one of those condenser microphones, and I push the phantom power, but I have my other stuff plugged up here, like this or whatever, other devices. Would it damage my devices? Like I said, I watched the other video that said if you use a quarter, it shouldn't damage your. But I don't know. Right here, Vince said that's not true. Where did he say? I don't know, but I think he said that wasn't true. Let me see. You're actually still using 3 and 4. Many will be surprised that both 1 and 4 and XLR are very much the same, just a different style of connection. I understand that part, but I want to know if you plug it up, does it matter if you use? Better believe it. Yeah, common. Use the condenser mics and phantom power, but the 1/4 inch can have the same effect. So he's saying the 1/4 inch connection could also have the same effect. See, I'm hearing a bunch of stuff, you know, and I don't want to go around just trying stuff like that. Like I like to experiment, but I do not want to experiment. I should get a microphone, a regular mic, and plug it up to this, and turn on the phantom power. I mean, I could get I have another mic just laying around, and I don't care if that mic get ruined. I just want to see what happens. Like if the sound good, sound normal. I want to try it out and see what happens, you know. It's funny because right now I have my hand over my mouth like I'm talking on the mic. Nobody's watching me. But yeah, I want to, this is the kind of crazy questions that I have. And by the way, thanks for the advice. I did push it in. I knew it was something. I knew it was either reverse because I did that by accident. I hit the pad by accident, or on the other mixer that broke, I had the pad, and I know that it was, one of them was louder than the other. So it actually was reverse. When they pop out, it's louder, and when you push in, it kind of lowered the volume down. So I did push it in, it lowered the volume down, it's better. So now I'm gonna have to test this out and see if I still hear some crackling, because I was hearing some popping on this one when I was at the gig, and I thought it could be this, but then I said, you know what, I don't think so. I think it's just peaking. I said, because I have one of them, I had actually a line plugged up to one speaker, and I had this hook up to the other speaker, but I was hearing the crackling on this, but not on the line speaker. So there's a lot of experiments that I like to do. I like to get the answers, but like I said, nobody's talking about this. Does it affect your other instruments if you plug it up? You know, because that's right there. That's kind of scary. Well, it's not scary, but imagine if you're doing a gig and you happen to just hit that plug, and all of a sudden this malfunction is not working, and you can't figure out what's going on. And then you look over and say, oh, I have my dang phantom power on. I've ruined my mixer. I got to do this gig. I got to, you know, let's say it's a wedding. Now you screwed up this. Now what are you going to do now? Like, you know, stuff like that is in the back of your mind. But anyways, he said, he gave a lot of good advice. Go ahead and read this stuff. But right here, basically, he just said, don't touch it. Don't mess around with the phantom. He said, the Cucuy button, stay off. Yeah, but the pads do work. Thanks a lot. We're going to go ahead and test it out. I'm going to turn off my speakers, and you're going to see that it's way better now. Way better. So I went back to my XLR because I was using the quarter because I thought, you know, like I said, I'm going to be super, super careful if it happens, if I screw this up. Oh, well, I guess I get a new controller, you know, because this controller I already had I had it for quite a while now. You know, LED's already gone on this. See, now it doesn't turn blue no more. What else went off? This LED on this one went out. That's about it. The LED here and the LED there. But everything else worked beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and play a song, and I'm going to show you that there's no more peaking. So here's a song over here. Let's put on my virtual DJ on. This song right here is playing. So I like to go to I don't like to hit the red. So right here is playing. Let's go fast forward. So that's perfect. That's beautiful right there. A little bit red, but we could turn it down just a little. So this is a gain. I'm going to turn this up. Last time I had it right here. Not going to pass here and start peaking, right? Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to keep going. All the way to the max. I always had this around 7. Beautiful. This is beautiful. Right there at 0. Boom. No peaking. And I have this even more. Before I had it, I think at 12 o'clock. Now it's beautiful. Now, watch this. I'm going to give it a little gain here. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing. Right there. I'm going to give the other one a little gain. Right there. Look at this. A little bit. Here's where they recommend. Right here. Here's where they recommend. There's no peaking yet. And I want to just a little over the recommendation. See that? So that's beautiful. And I never really turned it. I never really mess with these gains unless I have to. There's other gains besides this right here. And here I have it right here where they recommend. It's beautiful. Now, here goes the other gain that people don't know about. So let's say I got this at the max. Here, let's say I got this at the max. No peaking yet. Nope, no nothing. Everything still looks beautiful. But let's say you want to give it some more gain. Do you guys know that on your computer you also have gain? So on my computer, here goes the gain right here. So I always have it at 50. Right there. I always have it at 50. 48, 40, 50. Let's go to the 54 and let's go all the way to 70. Right there, that's good enough. Look at this. Now it's over. It's peaking. Look over here. And look at this. So far, no peaks yet. So, yeah, if you guys didn't know that, you could also have gain right here. So if this is not good enough right here, you could crank it up some more up here on your computer. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So thanks a lot, Vince, for that advice. Let's drop this back down to 50. I never have it past 50. And I'll tell you why. Because if I have it past 50 and I hit the internet by accident, this is the internet right here. If I hit the internet by accident, it'd be super loud. It's like, scares you. So this right here is about the same. The sound here and the internet is about the same, around 50. And I could show you guys what I'm talking about. I could put a video on the internet and show you that it should be almost the same, but I'm not. Yeah, but anyways, my phone is dying. I only got a few minutes, or I think I'm at 13%. But again, the reason why I was so concerned was this at first. So I started doing some investigation, trying to figure out how to stop this from peaking. And then I got into the Phantom. I was like, wait a minute, Phantom? So that's why I made that video about the Phantom. And that's why I decided to switch over here. But I didn't like it because of the left and right. It separate the signal. And I kind of don't like that. I want both sounds coming out of the speaker, one speaker. Because, how can I explain this? If I have a speaker split and I'm in the center and we have people over here, they're going to hear, let's say the piano's over here playing on this side of the speaker and the piano's not playing on the other side of the speaker. Because some of these songs have, you can hear the instruments playing on one side of the speaker and not the other side of the speaker. These people right here are going to hear the piano and these people on this side are not going to hear the piano. Does that make sense? So that's why I figured I just both of them having playing the same thing, and this RXLR is perfect right here. This channels right here are perfect, you know. So yeah, this is your boy DJ Serimanos on. Once again, thanks everybody, and Rolando. Hope you get your mixer fixed. I'm out. Peace.